In South Africa, the Reserve Bank, in partnership with the Department of Basic Education, has honored the brightest young minds in the field of economics. On Tuesday, the Reserve Bank Governor, Leseja Kengago, and the Minister of Basic Education, Sifiwe Garube, announced the winners of the 2025 Monetary Policy Committee Schools Challenge. The annual competition gives high school learners the chance to step into the shoes of the Reserve Bank's Monetary Policy Committee by analyzing economic data, debate interest rate decisions, and present their findings and mirror the work of real policymakers. 10 schools in South Africa were shortlisted as finalists in the monetary policy contest that started back in 2012. Let's listen.
They also gain an appreciation of how economic policy decisions shape the daily lives of South Africans. I want to sincerely thank the South African Reserve Bank for your continued partnership with the Department of Basic Education on this very important initiative. Year after year, you go the extra mile to keep our learners engaged, involved, and interested in economic theory and monetary policy. By giving them the chance to step into the shoes of the Monetary Policy Committee, you are nurturing critical thinkers and problem solvers who will one day help steer our country's economy. To the teachers and the mentors and the coaches who guided these learners, your role has been absolutely invaluable, and we appreciate your dedication. To the learners, may this experience inspire you to pursue excellence, not only in your studies, but in everything that you do. South Africa's future is in your hands, and today you've just shown us how bright that future can be. Congratulations once again, and thank you to the South African Reserve Bank for making this initiative an incredible success. Ndiabulele.
As the SAP, we value the contribution your team makes at a national and across the provinces. Let me also thank members of the Independent Education Board for the role you play in the success of the MPC Schools Challenge. The MPC Schools Challenge is now in its 13th year and has grown to over 460 schools countrywide, reaching nearly 2,000 learners. This challenge is the SAP's flagship social investment program targeting grade 12 learners. Our intention is to shape the minds of future economists, policymakers, academics, captains of industry, and leaders by enhancing their understanding of monetary policy and the role of a central bank in the economy. It is more than just a competition. The learners are exposed to the inner workings of the Monetary Policy Committee and are provided with a lot of economic data and information which they must use to effect monetary policy decisions. It is also our way to encourage them to pursue a career in economics, policy making, and finance more broadly. Let me remind you how this competition works. Matriculants from across the country who study both economics and pure mathematics are eligible to participate in the challenge. They are given the opportunity to put classroom theory into practice by setting up their own monetary policy committee, which is modeled on the SAP's monetary policy decision-making body. As I mentioned earlier, learners are provided with a series of lectures, a set of economic data, news articles and papers, and are also taught basic writing and presentation skills. The learners are expected to produce an MPC statement that includes their policy rate decision. This year, the 216 schools that submitted their MPC statements, an increase of 20% from last year. So the competition is tighter this year. Their essays are marked by senior economists in the SAP, which is later moderated by a different group of economists. Let me assure you, the marking process is rigorous and something we take serious as an organization. Just a few weeks ago, the 10 finalists were in this very building where they had to present their statements and defend their policy rate decision. And much like how we do it every second month, when I announce the policy rate decision of the MPC, learners have to answer questions posed by a panel of judges about their decision and in front of TV cameras. Provincial officials of the Department of Basic Education, as well as representatives from the IEB, are part of the moderation process to ensure transparency and inclusion. A big thank you once again to all of them. Before we get to the announcement of the winners, let me announce this year's top 10 schools in alphabetical order. Underline that it's alphabetical order. That I called your name first does not mean you have won. Grace Christian School from Mpumalanga. Are you here? Hanyani Tomo High School from Limpopo. Huer School Garsfontein from Gauteng. East Fisose 2 Secondary School from Mpumalanga. Marisburg College from KwaZulu-Natal. Michael House from KwaZulu-Natal. Midrand High School from Gauteng. Hall Gymnasium from the Western Cape. Parklands High School from Gauteng. And finally, Spine Road High School from the Western Cape. These learners faced the tough questions from our judges, and I understand they were well armed with the responses they gave. Additionally, the judges noted a marked improvement in the quality of the statements and the presentation of the statements by the learners.